Welcome back, children. In this video, we will learn adverbial phrase and prepositional phrase. So let's start. The third type of phrase is adverbial phrase. Again, as the name suggests, the head word is going to be an adverb. Group of words that functions as an adverb in a sentence is an adverbial phrase. The adverbial phrase may consist of or may have other words apart from adverbs, and the other words can be a preposition, noun, or a verb. Altogether, it performs the function of an adverb. So adverbs are words that modify a verb, adjective, and another adverb also. So if a group of words are modifying a verb, an adjective, or another adverb, then it is definitely an adverbial phrase, and the head word is going to be an adverb. Just like any other adverb, adverbial phrases also answer to the question how, when, where, and why. Here are a few examples, children, of adverbial phrases which answer to the question how. The examples are quite interesting: doing well, enjoyable, very well, quite easily. The adverbial phrases which answer to the question when, as fast as possible, anytime, today afternoon, after the break, before midnight. Then these adverbial phrases answer to the question where. They are at home, around the sun, by the mailbox, under the table, right here. And how is answered by these adverbial phrases: to record a statement, for committing crime, for pity's sake, to revise thoroughly, or to have a happy marriage. Now, remember, children, how is adverb of manner, when is adverb of place, when is adverb of time, I beg your pardon, where is adverb of place, and how is adverb of manner again. Of course, the fourth one is why. Yes, that I missed out here. So the fourth type of question answered by adverbial phrases is why, and why answers to the question or why helps us to know the reason of a particular action. Here are some examples of adverbial phrases which answer the question where, when, why, how. So let us learn. Meet her where? At the Bridge Hotel this afternoon. He completed the task assigned as quickly as possible. To avoid disturbing the sleeping students, David chose to tiptoe to bed. Why did David chose to tiptoe to the bed is answered by to avoid disturbing. It is the reason. Peter needs to ride her new motorbike much more carefully. So much more carefully is describing the manner in which Peter needs to drive her new motorbike. She walks to school every day. When does she walk to school? Every day. So it's adverb of time. The bride and groom opened their presents with delight. In what manner? How did they open? With delight. With delight is adverbial phrase. This tool is available in all places. Where is this tool available? In all places. So again, adverbial phrase. He reacted very harshly. How did he react? Very, very harshly. You need to clean your house better than that. How do you need to clean your house? Better than that. So children, I am sure that with the help of these examples, the concept of adverbial phrases and the questions that adverbial phrases answer is clear to you. A few more examples. Baseball has become very popular where? In our town. So this is adverbial phrase. The flowers will bloom when? In spring. Adverb of time. Helen did not go to school. Why didn't she go to school? On account of bad weather. So adverbial phrase. My mother spoke in a condescending manner. How did she speak? In condescending manner. This is adverbial phrase. For many years, she has been waiting for this opportunity. Up to what extent has she been waiting? So for many years, this is also an adverb phrase, or we can also say it's adverb of time. Children, the fourth phrase and the last phrase is prepositional phrase. A prepositional phrase will include the preposition the object of the preposition, and any modifier that might be included. The examples of preposition phrases are in the garden. Here in is preposition, the is modifier, and garden is a noun, object of preposition. On the roof, on is a preposition, the is modifier, and roof is object of preposition. Under a tree, under is preposition, a is modifier, tree is object of preposition. Behind the curtain, behind is preposition, the is modifier, and curtain is an object of preposition. Let's take an example. They will fish by the river. Here in this sentence, by is a preposition, object of preposition is river, and modifier is the, which is an article. Please note that we will not always have a modifier in the prepositional phrase. It's not a rule that the modifier will form a part of prepositional phrase. A few more points to be noted about prepositional phrase. It will definitely consist of a preposition and a noun or a pronoun, because noun and a pronoun act as object of preposition. Preposition phrase can act as an adjective or an adverb depending on whether it is describing a noun, then it is adjective. Whether it is modifying a verb, another adjective or adverb, then it's going to act as an adverb. It starts with a preposition and ends with an object noun. There may be one or more words before the object of preposition. So structure of preposition phrases, preposition plus article, adverb, adjective, these are modifiers, plus noun or a pronoun, which are objects, right? For example, they met over a Chinese lunch. Now, over is a preposition, a is a modifier, and Chinese lunch is noun, of course. It may be a part of the noun phrase, like their garden with green grass is beautiful. Now, there is a beautiful thing to understand here, children. You have two things to identify, or two different, I would say, uh, phrases to identify. Yes. Now, in this example, their garden with green grass. Of course, here I have identified with green grass as prepositional phrase, right? Now, suppose if I underline their garden also along with their green grass, then this underlined their garden with green grass becomes a noun phrase, because it is answering to the question, what is beautiful? And if you go back, if you recollect what I told you about noun phrase is a group of words which answer to the question what, and of course it comes before a verb. And so it is acting as a noun phrase and subject. Okay. Now the next example is, the man in the grey jacket is a stunt man. The same thing, in the grey jacket, if only you take the highlighted red words, then it is preposition phrase. But if we include the man also, fine, then it becomes the man in the grey jacket. So I will ask, who is a stunt man? And who is answered by the subject, that is noun phrase. Another thing to observe about this is the man. Which kind of man? In the grey jacket. It is describing the man. So here preposition phrase is acting as an adjective phrase also. Yes, it is acting as an adjective. The second example, we walked through the long dark tunnel. We walked through is a preposition, and the long dark tunnel is object of preposition, right? But if I ask this question, we walked where? Through the dark tunnel. So here, this preposition phrase is acting as an adverb phrase, as it answers to the question where. The preposition phrase will always start with a preposition, and that is how it is different from noun or adjective phrase. Now here are a few examples wherein the preposition phrase acts as an adjective and as an adverb. As an adjective, it's going to answer to the question, which one? The book with the tattered cover has been read many times. Which one? Which book? With the tattered cover. And it is beginning with a preposition. But here it is acting as adjective. Number 2, tell me the story about the dragon slayer. Which one? Which story? About the dragon slayer. though it is a prepositional phrase but acting as an adjective. The gift inside the big box is for my brother. Inside is preposition, so these highlighted words in red are acting as prepositional phrase but also as an adjective. Now, as adverbs, how? They answer to the question how, when, and where. Until today, I had never heard that. When it is when, until today. So, adverb of time. The lion crept slowly over the grass. The lion crept slowly where? Over the grass. So, it is acting as an adverb as it is answering the question where? Adverb of place. Against all odds, our team won the tournament. How did the team win? The team won against all odds. The manner in which they won. So, it is an adverb phrase. Children, with this we come to the end of phrases and its kind. In video part 1, we have learned noun phrases where the head word is noun and the noun phrase may act as subject, object, direct object, indirect object, object of preposition, depending on its position in the sentence and the role played by it. The second phrase we did was adjective phrase. So just like any other adjective, adjective phrase also adds an additional information to the noun in the sentence or describes a noun. Then in this video, part 2, we learned adverbial phrase. Adverbial phrase act as the adverbs, means they modify a verb, an adjective and another adverb. The fourth and the last type of phrase that we did was prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase, the head word is preposition, of course. And again, if prepositional phrase may describe a noun, then it acts as an adjective. If it is modifying a verb, adjective and another adverb, then it is playing the role of an adverb also. So this is it, and I will be also uploading a reference video. Please do watch that and complete all the exercises related to phrases and its type, lesson number 12. There are exercises in lesson number 18 also, so complete exercise of lesson number 12 and 18 both. Thank you.